So I might be able to introduce the install program on this one because we have enough mechanics, enough theory, and HPEs under our belts that we can implement in our install program, which is like our drills, if you would. So the reason I call it an install program is because you're literally installing market movements and you're installing them 100% correctly 100% of the time. So this is like teaching you how to maximize your time studying on the charts, how to be effective when you study. A lot of people study or practice, and what they do is they say that and it sounds nice, but what you're doing is you're building bad habits. You're building false beliefs. You're creating faulty pictures in your mind. You create bad experiences when you take L's and you don't understand how to correct them and all that. You see what I'm saying? You create traumas and fears. And then you take that with you when you actually go perform on the charts. Anybody been there?
Yep.
Okay, just check.
100%. 100%.
Absolutely.
1 second. 1 second. Okay, where was I? So yeah, install program. It's instead of building all these bad habits and routines and concepts and ideas in your brain, all this just faulty thinking, you're going to be creating proper thinking, proper patterns, proper habits. And all you're going to be doing is letting the market install into your vision. Like that's all you're going to do. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. So somebody give me one HPE.
Buying below the low.
Buying below the low.
Yes.
So like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the way that install works this way. Is you go look for a situation where that concept appears. Where in here do you guys see a low being taken that resulted in an up move? There it is. You guys can erase that. Let me draw a little bit. Okay, so you guys see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. That's a low, right?
Yes, sir.
The little pointy upside down triangle thing. We'll refer to that low. Not saying that we're gonna trade on it or above it like a W type of thing. We actually want it to go through it. Why? What exists there?
Inventory.
Pending orders.
What kind of inventory?
Sell stops.
What can you do with sell stops?
You can purchase them.
See what I mean by your trades can actually make sense?
So do you want candles printing under there, or like wicks, like
Let's see.
exactly?
Let's see versus what I want. Let's just see what's there. Okay.
Yes.
Because I'd rather just give you what the market will show you rather than what I want. Because what I want doesn't matter. You tell me, what would you want? What do you see?
I see candles being printed under.
All right. I see one down candle printed under, and then right after that down candle printed, what was the next candle?
The reaction was an up candle.
Yep. This up candle is not where buying is coming in. This up candle is the reaction of the buying that came in on this down move at this area, because that is where you can even purchase that. So the sell stops here are being purchased by this down candle, resulting in this up move that you see printed on your display. This is a setup right here. This is what it looks like. This is how my eyes look. If the current market looks like this, my eyeballs automatically think like this. Like, oh, I see orders and this is where I would like to buy. And the current market price could be, like I say, it could be up here. But I already have enough information to see where orders are and where a good position would be on a buy position. Just where the sell stops are. You see what I'm saying? All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna reverse engineer the whole thing. Is this a down candle that printed, right? That closed below that low point here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Would this have been the best area to buy for that to catch this up move?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is what I do. Give me a second, guys. My computer gotta learn how to be a computer. There we go. This is what I show myself. This to me, it's the first part of the move, but it's a move. This is a price run. You know why?
Because it picked up orders and went the opposite way.
It picked up orders here,
He's
out
running
here,
out the highs.
and it was running out the highs. You see how it shot them?
So
Bang. This is the gun loading. Trigger. Bang. This is the end. Basically, this is
What time did that low come in that resulted in the up move?
don't worry about that right now.
Okay.
Just look at this. We're just dealing with being below the low. And then this is what's different about, let me just do it this way. If I do the ultimate high, I'll just wipe that out. Okay. You guys see this high point here, yeah?
Yeah.
Right there. What exists what environment exists above a high?
extreme.
An extreme. What inventory exists in the extreme environment above a high?
Buy stops.
Do you see why the market has to get there if it bought here?
Yes, sir.
Because it's going to use those buy stops to close the buy orders it just got into.
Right. So we enter with buying from sell stops and we exit uh from the buy stops above.
Yeah. Yeah, we pick up the sell stops below the low and we drop them off above a high to some buy stops.
Right.
We're like a mailman. We go over here, we pick up orders and we drop them off over here.
Delivery service.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going on. So here you can see, you guys remember the concept of a price range?
Yeah.
The price range from this low here to this high here, that's a price range, this move up right here. from that low to this high. And you can see that all of this movement down was a move back down into that price range right there. What kind of price range is this, up or down?
Up.
So isn't it interesting how when this price range got made, it pulled back, it held the range, and then it came into it and shot outside of it. This is an inside to outside. If you guys ever see now, watch, there's gonna start being some duplicates in the industry about inside to outside, outside to inside, and all that stuff. Just start watching. But this is where it's from. I get it from candlestick. All candlesticks do that, and I'll get into that later. But the point is, we're watching how the market. The main thing we're watching is the low get taken, that down candle being the cause of this up move, and the extreme again is what's being targeted. Does that all make sense? How
It does.
the extremes are what's being targeted,
Yes,
Right.
sir.
and it's because of what's located at extremes. There's inventory, and that's all the market does. It just moves for the money. It doesn't move for the W.
Mm.
So actually, right here, this is what my brain has to learn how to do. It has to fill in the blank. But when the industry teaches you to see already printed data, you're not getting the dynamics of price printing on your screen. So this is actually what a setup looks like. But when you go study dead data, already printed data, your mind doesn't have to fill in the blank. So it's easy. So when the real chart comes up, you feel confused because you're like, I need somebody to do the work for me, because you didn't teach your brain to see it before it printed. So you're not training the right way because you don't understand the market. You're trying to actually get into the market before it makes the move. And this is what it looks like. You have to anticipate. You have to understand market direction and anticipate its movement. If you're going to buy, you have to anticipate it. So like if it's coming down, it's actually giving you the opportunity to buy. And this is the best condition, below a low. This is a 7 o'clock in the morning candle. Below a low that closed. This will be the best place to buy.
And your stop loss would be underneath that low of the range.
Of right here.
Okay.
You could do it right here, or yeah, the range to start. And as price action develops, you can move it to right there if you want. But the best bet would be the range,
Okay.
because the range should be protected if it's going to go higher.
Exactly. I feel it.
Okay, so you want to train your eyes to see the opportunity. Like, so you want to back it. And even at this point, I'm already able to see buy sell stops because I already see the low. You see what I'm saying? I already see this turning point. The market was falling and then it stopped and it bounced. You see what I'm saying? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so me seeing that jump like that, I already understand that there's sell stops under there already. Is the but look at what the market is showing. It's showing like this these pin bars, these engulfings, morning stars. It wants you to buy now. You see, with all those concepts, that's going to cause you to put your stop under that low.
All right.
Now, this time that this is coming in is too early.
Way too early. Yeah, because I was about to say, I was about to say, like, there's sell stops, like, right in here, too.
Yeah, but the timing
Yeah, the time is off.
here is like the end of the day.
Right.
Should I buy now?
No,
Is it below the low?
Mm-mm.
no.
What confuses me sometimes, Edgar, is like right here,
You
below
could
a
use
low.
that.
Kinda.
You could use that if you want. But the thing that'll save you is the time for the
Timing.
most part. Yeah. You could do both. You could do like a zone, or you can choose to stick to just one or the other.
I think the zone be more accurate. I like the zone.
Yeah, and then you can choose to just see a certain type of price action or jump to a smaller chart, whatever you got to use, you know. Sometimes I use the price range and I just want a deeper pricing. There are other things there are other reasons that put me in at a lower price.
You said you use another zone. What you mean?
There's just many ways to get you a price point.
Okay.
There's many ways, but I'm trying to teach you the most basic way is just identify a low and position a buy in that extreme. Can I buy?
No.
Not yet.
Also, the beauty about IP is that you see that question you actually just asked. You already know the answer to this example. So why did you doubt it all automatically? You see what I'm saying? Like you had an automatic doubt. That's why you questioned it. You said sometimes this confused me because there's a doubt behind it. Like, I see what you're saying, but sometimes it does this. That's a doubt.
Right.
It's shaky. So, but you already know the answer here. It's already gonna play out to the upside. So with IP, you don't play no mental games with yourself like that. You don't need to do that. You just need to focus on buying that down candle that's gonna print below here. Because you're anticipating. Remember, stop looking at this. Think about this. See it in your mind right now. That's how you want to program your brain to see trading activity unfold in the future.
Okay.
I'm never really looking at it right there. I'm looking at its potential. Oh no, it made a down, a up. It looks like a double bottom. Should I get in?
No.
It's gonna leave me behind. Just see, that's just your mind chattering, man. You gotta learn how to turn that off.
You gotta take a breath and take a step back.
Do I get in here?
It looks good. No.
Why?
You could.
It's a low between a low and it's in the area.
So yes, no?
Yes, I would.
I
Okay,
don't know.
cool. Why not? I got one. Would you get in on the up candle?
Yeah, now it's a low. Yeah, a chart low.
See, I don't get in on up candles because up candles close near highs.
Okay.
Down candles, they close near lows, so I'll actually buy low. Up candles is what I anticipate to appear after down close candles. Because down close candles create purchasing that result in up close candles that follow. Up candles are not where purchasing is being done. That's the effect of purchasing that was done. All purchasing, like say you see this, right?
Right.
When people see this in candle form, they see this up candle as where the purchasing is being done, but it's actually the down candle because that's what actually stopped the buying at the end of the down candle is actually what stopped the market from going lower, and it's what caused it to turn, and there was an effect, and that was the up move. It did the up move in effect to this cause right here. This down close candle in a certain area led to an up candle. That's what you guys got to understand too. You're anticipating an up candle to follow your down close candle pickups. That's what you could call it. So anytime a down close candle prints around this area, you could quote unquote pick it up, so to speak.
Okay.
So right here, you see a down close candle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's even better than the first because it's a down close in the environment, in the extreme, you see? This one, it closed just above it, not in the extreme, but just
Okay.
above it. This one now we can see I'm going to actually position my buy in the extreme environment. So yeah, it's slightly different.
Yeah.
And
What's the pip
anticipating
difference?
and I'm anticipating a reaction to the upside. It's not that much of a pip difference because you're buying smart.
Nice.
You're
Okay,
you're
okay.
buying on the way down into a cheap price point where there's inventory. So
Mhm.
even if you do go into drawdown, when you trade like that, like buying down moves below lows, even if you're wrong overall, you'll get a price reaction because of the areas you're choosing to trade at. I'm literally giving you a way that if you enter like this, you'll at least see a little bit of profits before going negative next
Right.
time because you actually understand where what kind of orders are in certain areas. You just have to understand what overall direction is and put that together, and then you'll be all right.
All right.
But right now, we already know this thing is going to clear out these highs right after this down candle, but this is what everything looks like. This is sometimes what my chart looks like right when I enter. Just like this. Feast your eyes, everyone. Take a gander. Everything looks down. But then this happens. And that's how I catch those entries.
Ooh, can I buy again?
When?
Uh, good question,
And
actually.
where?
Never mind.
No, what do you mean? Go
No,
ahead.
because
Stick with it. You already said it. I'm gonna
I
get
would
into
like
it.
to see a low print and then a down candle go below that low
If
if
you
it
see a low
happens.
print, that means you don't understand where it's gonna form.
What do you mean?
If you see the low print, you missed it because it already bounced. You saw how over here
Yeah.
I was getting it on the way down and then it printed the low. So you want to see a low print and then get in chasing it on the way up, huh?
No, I want to see a low print and then get in below that low that printed.
Well, what if all the stops were already taken?
That's very true.
So what's gonna happen if stops get taken?
If stop gets taken, the trade's lost.
No, that's where you get in. My trade is in loss right now.
Oh, I
Chart
misinterpreted that. I misinterpreted
the
that.
market is flowing right now. So it's already done the stop hunt. So all I gotta do is flow.
I'll get in. I'm confident about that.
So where do you want to buy?
I would like to buy this very down candle.
Why?
That's is buying on a down candle.
You see, like that tells me you don't understand the market yet.
No, I
Because
don't.
you're taking like a face like, and this is what happens with the industry. You're taking like the concept of, oh, it's a down close candle. Let me just buy it. That means that any down close candle, you'll just buy it.
That's why I'm in the July class, so I could work these things out.
Well, yeah, but dude, I gotta be the voice of reason. I'm trying to slap your mind up a little bit. Give me a second, give me some leeway. I'm trying to slap the thought. Like, come on, bro. You can't just buy a down candle. That means you had to buy these two as well.
Can you use the
Okay.
range tool to see
The what?
the range tool? So from the low to the high and put the range on there.
Oh, okay, a range to well that's different. You're trying to get a sense of pricing
Right.
to blend with the down close candles.
So how about this? What
Bring it.
about buying below the low of that wick? That's a low right there.
I like that. That's G.
Okay, okay.
See, now you're thinking. See, even just that alone enhances like that tells me you at least thought about something. Like in terms of your trade, that right there alone enhances your odds because you're at least even considering a 1 hour low to take money from.
Right.
So the concept is that you're always trying to look for inventory no matter what the scale is. And
All
then
right.
you want to kind of get in this cheaper part of the price range. We'll get into that later. See right there, you would have bought because the low formed, but then you would have gotten clapped.
Okay, so it hit the pending order.
A pending. This is a pending.
Well, I said, well,
Is there a down close candle there? Yes or no?
no.
See, this is gonna save y'all a lot, man, because I can see the rush. See over here, Chase, you saw what happened?
Yeah,
Mhm.
You got in before me. You saw what happened over here?
yeah.
I'm gonna put you in. Look, you're right here, but now watch me. I'm waiting because I want your order. I'm gonna take it too.
That's
Dang,
the
he took it. He got it on that one. But yeah, that's G. Chase got me on that one. But you can see that sensitivity to just even getting in below a low. But over here, getting in on the down candle, that was a weak plan, man.
That
But
was,
once you added the low, look at the precision.
and you know what?
It created an
Um,
opportunity.
right. And this is actually happens in my real life trading. And thank God I haven't traded in like 2 weeks, but the impulsiveness where
Uh-huh.
there was no plan, there wasn't even it
Well, a
wasn't
down
even
close
thinking
candle,
one step ahead.
right? It's like as soon as you saw a down close candle, you're just like, I'm gonna buy. But you need to you have to understand the storyline and the context and like what
Right,
you're trying to do. So yeah, down close candle, down move, but at least reference where there's some kind of inventory to get into.
right. And I hope everybody can learn from this from my example.
Yeah,
You know,
this was
I
on
know I
point.
did.
and even to be fair, what time did oh wait, what am I doing?
This is when yeah, you don't need to do a time study right now because we're not really doing that, but
Okay.
it's like AU's clock time, basically.
Oh,
But look at this. The market at this point in time right now. So this is an install. Remember, we install, we reverse engineer the whole move, and the whole concept was to buy below this low and to do what?
get out above a high,
Right? So where's the market at?
above a high.
So the market right now is saying it's giving you the opportunity to do what?
Get
Get
out.
To make money. This is where a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot.
out.
They don't get out. I don't know why. Because that's the whole, it's like the fact that the market actually went in your favor is already mind blowing enough. Couldn't you just take the money?
Mhm.
AU to the moon.
Have you
Yeah,
done that
they'll just,
before, Edgar?
oh yeah, I've seen this, bro, many times. That's why I know. Like I've seen this and I'd be like, oh, it's going on forever. But since I didn't know about like time scales or pip ranges and stuff like that, I just thought I could hold that forever. And the move just, it just expired on me and I had to give it all back. So
Yeah.
I've
right
been here
now,
too, bro. It's okay.
oh yeah. But
I've
this
been
is the opportunity right here to do this. Lock it in.
Hmm.
Now you see how I closed those buy positions?
Yeah.
Do you see what it created?
Created a
Sell
sell
order.
order.
So
Sell
look at
order.
look at the price scale now. I'm gonna move the data over to the price axis. Look at actually they're even on the orders themselves, the order tickets. Look. What prices did I buy at?
65.87, 65.85,
And then what price up here?
66.13,
And then what price did I sell at?
66.64.
So I sold higher than what I bought it at, right?
Yeah.
So I made money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the process. I just showed you guys a trade from start to finish, from one extreme to the next, from one like area where orders are resting to the next area where orders are resting, the extreme. Sell stops to buy stops.
So install program could be used in any number of ways. Like in terms of whichever aspect of raw data analytics you want to study, you can use the install program to ingrain that.
Yep.
Okay.
And you don't have to think, you don't have to doubt, you don't have to second guess. You give yourself the answer beforehand. You may be wondering how does that help you? Because you don't have to guess or gamble or create bad habits. You give yourself the end goal and you reverse engineer your way back to where you could have objectively started working in a position like I'm doing here. Like, what did you have to see? What had to form? What had to set up? How long did it take? When would it have been the best time to press the trigger? Why? Boom. You're trying to create that habit right there. Bang, bang.
Mm-hmm.
The best entries. Look at that. I'm programming that into my mind.
Programming
Look how
that.
beautiful that is, man. Oh, I make this up.
That problem, I know, like me personally, like I do have a problem with looking left and trying to make sense of things, but it's like looking left is very damaging. That's only going to set me up for losses. Like I have to know what's going on in the present moment, and
You have
like
to
it.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
just look at, don't look left or right. It doesn't matter. Look at extremes. That's where it's going. It's just always going to go to an extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do another example?
Yep. So give me another HPE
Um,
quickly
Buying below the open price.
of the day, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, what's the white dotted lines?
the open and close.
Time frame.
The daily time frame. All right, that's the white lines. They're on their x-axis. That sets the day frame. That's 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. What chart am I on?
1 hour.
1 hour.
So I'm seeing the day, that daily candle times 24. So there's 24 1-hour candles that make one daily candle. This first candle on that line that opens the whole frame, that's the open price of the entire day. The open price of this one candle is the open price of that entire day, simply because of when that open price came in. Do you see all 24 of these open prices? Yes, no, maybe so. Do you see all 24 of these open prices?
Yes.
Yes.
Only one of them is the open price of the day. That's this one, and that's because of the time it came in. See, the open price of the day was not at 5 a.m., and it's simply because of the time slot that it's in. It's an open price, but the wrong time slot for the day frame. This line right here specifically sets the frame of the day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that open price specifically shows the open price of the entire day. The element that we were referring to was buying below, at, or near the day's open price. So buying below the open price would look like this. Buying at the open price would look like this. And buying near it would look like this. Isn't all of those the criteria I said?
Yep.
And what was the result if you did all of those in this case?
And it went up. It was a bullish
Get money.
day.
So the day ended up being a close that closed higher than where it started, right?
Yep.
The HPE said that on a day that you know is going to close higher, wouldn't a high probability element be to buy below the open, at the open, or near the open?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Why? In anticipation for higher price movement. So I'm showing it to you right there, one, and then you can reverse engineer it and practice taking trades off of it like such. Bring it back to this point. Anytime the market makes a little box like this, it has volume. So there's volume in here. The market down close under it, you could pick that up. You're underneath the open price. You see, that's what I'm really striking at. See, if you look at this for the left, you be on that double top on the head and shoulders. You'll be on the lower highs, lower
No,
lows.
literally,
But if
literally,
you look
bro.
into the future and what it goes for, this day right now is cheap and it has targets to go after. So are those targets met yet?
No.
Oh, they're just adding more orders up there.
I just keep holding. In fact, it's giving me more trades. So this is near the open price, right?
Yep.
And this is a down candle. Why don't I just pick that up?
Can I buy again? Oh, you bought again.
What about this one?
Yes, can I buy that one?
Do it again.
Sure, why not?
It's a bargain sale right now. It's good.
Like as long as I'm near this body I'm picturing the daily candle. Remember, the daily candle is really small right now. But
Right.
the farther it gets away from this line, the bigger the body of that daily candle is. So that's why I want to be near this open price. Or at it,
But it's
or
like, oh,
because it has to move away from that open price on the opposite side to close as an up candle.
so with you buying that many times, you're just managing your risk too, also, right?
Yep, I break up my positions so that I can spread it
Yeah.
across time.
Right.
And there you go, right there. That's a whole trade.
Yo, the exits are so easy. Like, what? Oh man. I look back at this week. At this week, I didn't really take any trades. It was like, wow, there's so many ways to
Too many,
enter, exit, all that. It's
so
crazy.
many opportunities, man. When you see it for what it is.
It's like just submit to it. Like I'll be like, yo, like this joint's going up. I'm staying in.
Mhm.
Nah.